Hi, I'm Garen.
I'm JD.
This is Investigating Comic Club, where we chronologically read, review, discuss, and rate specific crucial stories of the medium.
Indeed. We hope that you guys will subscribe to become members of Comic Club yourselves, read along with us, share your opinions of the stories in the comments, and stick around till the end of our discussion for our episodic comic quality poll, as well as after the Misfit Picture Show's logo for some potential bloopers. Mr. Garen, today we are doing something a little bit different.
Yes.
It is not part of our companion series, which are Chronological Marvel and X-Men Relaunch by Jonathan Hickman. We're doing Spider-Man Issue 1 by J.J. Abrams, Henry Abrams, and Sarah Pichelli, I believe is how you pronounce her name.
Seems right.
This one just has, some buzz around it. I've been a fan of J.J. Abrams for many, many years. I was massively addicted to Alias, and pretty much every show after that, Lost, Fringe, and then the Star Trek movie, Star Wars movies. I loved Super 8.
Yeah.
I loved Mission Impossible 3. The guy's, he's a hell of a storyteller.
Yeah.
We just felt like let's review it.
Yeah, something. Hey, we're a comic club.
Yeah, we're a comic
club. We're a comic club.
We can read it too.
We can read it too.
What did you think?
What did I think? I thought, because of reading past Spider-Man stuff and knowing a lot about what we've been reading about
with the chronological
chronological Marvel,
cool.
It's a cool idea. I'm interested to see where it goes. And with us talking how Stan Lee created the idea of Peter Parker of Spider-Man as someone to get older.
Yeah.
To have that character. So it's not out of the realm of oh my god, that's a genius idea to make him have a kid. Right. For it to jump right off the bat and be like, oh, we're going to kill Mary Jane and then all of a sudden, has his arm and get destroyed by this. I think that's Cadaver right off the... Cadaverous.
Yeah.
You see the burial and then see that and then jump 12 years. And it's still enough for you to be okay, is that their kid? Is that... it kind of happens pretty fast. But then to have it where you're you're learning about this kid. It wasn't until a little bit in the middle where you find out, that is this kid. He's a troublemaker. Named is Ben, which is cool. Having Aunt May, him living with Aunt May. And then having Peter come back in to he just happens to be in town. Not sure exactly what's going on with Peter Parker at this time. You know that he's kind of hung up the cape. Or not the cape, but it's the costume in a sense where it's I'm not doing this anymore. Which makes sense when you lose the love of your life, and he doesn't have an arm.
Yeah, there was when that at the beginning I wasn't a big fan of the cover to start things off with. It looked a little clunky. Like the art, I think that is the artist on the inside, and the art on the inside is great. But there's something awkward about that cover. I can't really pinpoint it, but it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Then that fight sequence in the beginning, I thought the dialogue was great, the colors, the art was excellent. It was great to see Mary Jane. That reveal of his arm when he's making the jokes and she kind of picks him up and his arm is I nearly gasped out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got bones coming out. It's just
yeah, it's not so good. That's not coming back. And it's charming. They have a good understanding. This is written by, again, J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams, his son. And I felt like they had a good understanding of the characters. It felt pretty charming, pretty natural, even in those stakes. To the point that when Mary Jane dies, it wasn't so happy. It wasn't so good. I loved the lettering of the Cadaverous. Yeah, it's a quality book. They're definitely putting a lot into it. There's a manga influence to the art. I like that. Page, is that a page or a panel? I can't tell with the way you read. It's just a panel. Yeah. It's a great, it's poster worthy.
Yeah, that is crazy. And to have that on your wall, and not everybody know what it is, but if you do know what it is, oh my gosh.
It's pretty cool. One thing, the 12 years later, there's certain gimmicks that are standards of comic books. I feel like Marvel, not surprising with Abrams involved, did a great job of keeping this a secret. My one hesitation to become invested in it is oh, this is a future tale. It's just going to be like another Elseworlds tale. It's not going to have any actual impact on the current comics of the day. It's just this future tale about the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it's like an alternate future reality.
Yeah.
I suspect more from JJ. I think that there's still going to be a twist coming around issue 3. It's going to be like, maybe his son will die.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe his son's going to put the costume on, and Peter comes back, and eventually he's going to have to go back and change the past or something.
Yeah, which is all in that. Because even the one shot of a man with, and then who is that? You know, but it gives me enough to where I don't know. Again, it was enough to like be interested. It didn't give me a wow kind of factor, but it was still enough to be like, okay, I get it, he's older, it's Ben. Because it is one of those where it's like, I don't want it to be just another like, oh, well, Ben gets powers, what is he going to do? He's going to, go to school and he's going to, realize it's just, all over again.
Like you want it to have.
I wanted to have, and if it's J.J. Abrams, you almost better, in that, where it's like, what his work is.
Right.
Where it's not, what he's giving you isn't usually what he's giving you.
It sounds like we felt the stakes immediately within the first couple pages. And I enjoyed the book a lot.
Yeah.
But I did feel like it was a deflating balloon a little bit.
Yeah.
From those opening pages, from the 12 years later to the just end. Like it was just slowly like, this is charming. I'm enjoying this. I really enjoyed the detention scene with the girl.
Yeah, that was
that.
Like
it's all.
That
it's
showed
all
his,
good.
That showed Ben his
good.
personality. Showed that like snarkiness kind of. And then even I loved Aunt May when he woke up from the dream, which is like, oh my god, I feel so bad for him for having that nightmare. Yeah. But then wake up and then Aunt May just coming back. Well, I'm gonna show you something.
I'm on the roof.
It was crazy. He's like, oh, that's what like
been there, done that.
Been there, yeah, exactly. It's just like, and to see how she's aged. Yeah, everybody's aged, and but then just being like, let me show you something. Go up to the attic and you enjoy yourself. Like not even like sitting down and talking with him. It's like you'll figure it out.
I suppose one of the things that feels like, not only does it feel like, oh, a future thing, that's kind of a cliche, we've had that before. We've almost just had this story kind of with Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The older Peter who's not doing too well, he's throwing things away.
Yeah, he's giving up, he's not really.
A new Spider-Man comes in, he's going to have to be roped back to like show him the ropes to help him out.
Yeah, it's again, I know a lot of people are skeptical, so we'll see. But I feel it's good. The art is great. The story it's intriguing. There is moments, I'm interested.
I suppose I'll read the next issue.
Yeah, I'll give it another one. Yeah. To be like, hey, cool. I gave this one a B.
Okay. I gave this one a B.
Yeah. I gave it a B. So, it's still a cool idea where he's going with it. So
I enjoyed the read. It just felt a little bit like been there, done that. I hope there's a twist and a surprise. And I kind of, like you said, there better be.
Yeah.
Because it's not quite good enough.
Yeah.
But I trust Abrams as a storyteller.
Yeah, I trust him.
I really do.
And if anybody's going to pull it off, I would hope it's
he knows
him
how to
and
do
his son,
cliffhangers and twists.
Because we've had this talk with other Spider-Man stuff. Other stories where it's like, if you're going to tell the same story, make it amazing, because we've all heard this story. Right. Spider-Man is the most heard story around, so you're going to have to awe us with certain things. Otherwise, it's like, yep, seen that, been there, done that, So I'm intrigued still, So we gave it what we gave it. B's. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Common quality poll, A, B, C, D, or F. Comment below. Let's see. I'm interested to see what everybody has to say about this very topical issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't hold back. Be honest. I want to hear about it too.
Yep.
Thanks so much for joining us.
To be continued.
Go back to where are you? My ramble.
Oh.